Hey guys, Huzzy bringing you another video. So welcome to the Climb to Master series, the series that we jump on my main account and we'll try to climb to Master. Now, unfortunately, and I will say unfortunately, I didn't queue up as mid lane as my main role this game. I kind of felt like a change of pace. I queued up actually as top lane as my main role, and never mind. I've been given mid lane again. So, like, I spoke about it last game. I'm literally cursed. It's not a bad curse to have, but I'm literally cursed with always getting mid. But yeah, last game was unfortunate. I guess, you know, player behavior is something you can never really control. It's the one thing that you personally can't really deal with or help. You can basically just help to the cause by not reacting and just muting people. Like, just don't add to the fire, basically. You know, again, the thing with, I will just say, and again, I don't want to start this video on a down note, but people that like to rage and stuff like that, they want to be heard. Don't let them be heard. It's probably their biggest fear is just nobody cares. So yeah, that's what I'd suggest. Anyway, let's make this video more upbeat though and go, we're going to win this game. I'm confident. I don't know what I'm going to play, but let's just have some fun. And, you know, I got to focus on having fun, I think. That is one big thing that definitely last season in Season 6, it was very hard for me to have fun in League. And Season 7 has already been an improvement. Like, trust me, like, just the fact that solo queue is back makes me smile. But no, I just got to have more fun when I'm actually in-game. Because it's very easy to be demoralized with what all goes on, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way. You know, most people in League, over 70% of the population who play the game, do not play ranked. And I'd put a lot of that to just the pressure that people put on themselves and, you know, what actually happens in game. And you know, this again is a video game. I want to have fun. I love this game. It's my favorite game of all time. Again, if I ever did, you know, HuzzyGames is top 10 games of all time, League would be number one. Like, it honestly would be. I love this game. I still love it. I've played this game now, what, 7 years, and the enjoyment levels are still very high. Because I think a big part of that is the game is constantly changing. You know, if it was the same game since Season 1, then yeah, I probably wouldn't play anymore. But it's changed so much. It's actually crazy to think how much it's changed, to be honest. So anyway, picks and bans have happened. So we have a Nasus top lane. I wonder if that's going to be the AP Nasus. I don't think people play it top. I think people play it mid. But they have a Vayne and a Zilean. Okay, so the Zilean goes quite nicely with a Vayne, considering Vaynes kind of go all in, and then a Zilean's like, hey, you're not dead. Come back alive without Guardian's Angel. So a good way, by the way, of countering that is if you have Burst, you literally burst the Zilean to force him to use ult on himself. What are we going to play, though? Should we play Xerath again? Yeah, I think I'm going to do a Xerath game. I'm kind of feeling this champion quite a lot. That sounds weird, but it's true. I'm just enjoying this guy a lot right now. And always play what you enjoy. He's just fun to me. Finish off damage. Yeah, that's pretty much fine. Do I want to go double-edged? Or do I want to go bounty hunter? It depends what I'm against. Oh, am I against a Taliyah? Taliyah, by the way, I played it yesterday. She's not terribly weak. It's just hard to win on her. And I know that's kind of like, wait, what does that mean? Her damage isn't bad at all. I was one-shotting people as Taliyah. I was leveling up the new Unranked to Diamond account yesterday, and I was one-shotting people when I wasn't incredibly fed. But her problem is, like, what does she offer that other mid laners don't? I think that's her main issue. Is that why would you play Taliyah? And I'm thinking more like high rating or competitive here, because, you know, that's how you kind of do the balance. Why would you play Taliyah when Victor exists? For Taliyah to one-shot people, for Taliyah to be effective, she literally has to hit every single ability, and I'm not even kidding. She has to hit her mines, the E, knock people into them, and then hit every single shard of Q. She has to hit everything. All a Victor has to do is E and Q. He doesn't even need ult, and he'll probably nearly kill people. So it's just like, that's the problem with that champion. Really cool champion. I like her design, but there's just no reason to play her over other things unless you enjoy her. You know, again, that's the main reason to play her. You enjoy her. And as many people know, I love the Avatar universe. Aang and Korra, and Earth is my favourite element. And I'd love to play Taliyah. You know, she's right up my alley, but just, you know, the person inside of me is like, I want to win games and try to, like, do as best as I can. I just can't bring myself to play it because it's just not strong enough. We're going to go with base Xerath this game. Again, I do have skins, but I like to vary when we play champions, and I think we've so far played 2 Xerath episodes. One was with the sand, or 3, or 2 or 3. One was with the sand skin, and one was with that skin. So yeah, without much further ado, Team comps are locked in. I like both team comps to a certain degree. So without much further ado, let's get into the loading screen where we break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use the website lolskill.net. Now, as you can see, my team has a 52.2% chance to win, but let's break it down. We have a Platinum 2 Kha'Zix, we've got a Diamond 5 Bard, a Diamond 5 Nasus, Diamond 4 Caitlyn with a very good win rate, and a Platinum 1 Xerath as myself. Enemy team has a Platinum 1 Talia, a Diamond 5 Vayne, a Platinum 1 Maokai, Diamond 5 Zillion, and a Platinum 1 Sejuani. So obviously we have the advantage this game because only one of our people, the Nasus, has not played his champion yet, where 3 people on the enemy team have not played theirs. Again, you can't look into that like a crazy amount because some people just haven't played enough ranked to play all their champions in their pool yet. So for all we know, this, like, you actually can see this person on the enemy team, the Sejuani, you could tell it's a Kha'Zix player, so maybe that's a good thing that he took it away. But this Maokai has only played 10 games of ranked. He might be a great Maokai player, but just hasn't played Maokai yet. I'll also be interested to see what build the Nasus goes, and looking at his masteries and runes, it does look he's going the AP. I didn't think it was a top lane thing, but we'll see how it does. The matchup that I'm in, I'm fairly confident that I'll do quite well also. Okay, welcome to the game. So today we are playing Xerath. Mid lane, a champion that I honestly, and it sounds weird, but I'm falling in love with this champion. I've played a bit of him. I used him in the Unranked to Diamond series, and I always did well with him. I just really enjoy him. He's just fun. He's got everything in a mid laner that I personally enjoy. The one thing that is a little bit like, is that his actual lane phase, if people can jump on you, or gank you, or camp you, it can be a bit rough. But other than that, you know, again, every single champion has to have a weakness. If you don't have a weakness, then you're OP. And, yeah. So I am perfectly fine with how Xerath is, to be honest. Right, we're looking for the invade. We're in the top jungle right now, obviously. Seeing if we can find people. Right, so the typing, you see the have fun. That's on purpose, by the way, just to point that out. People type like that. Nah, not worth it. It's good that they get the flash, though. People type like that, so if you're invading, they may get busy typing themselves. Like, imagine if Maokai was about to, like, type, yeah, you guys too, Merry Christmas, or something like that, because it's not Christmas yet. Then we probably would have killed Maokai because he would have been busy typing. It's a bit of like a scumbag thing because it's perfectly timed. If you're doubting me at all, she literally said it as we were walking around the corner. Perfect timing. If she were to do that right at the start when we were leaving base, then obviously she wasn't doing it strategically. And yes, by the way, people do really do that type of thing in depth. People do like go into much of that strategy. So we are going to be arriving in mid lane a little bit late, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't look like she's actually used one ability so far. So now the minion health is pretty much even. Let's see how much of this we can actually get. Boom. Hide behind my minions. You do not want to get hit by all of those. Now, the cool thing is, even though Talia's not played very much, I did play her yesterday while leveling my account. So I am familiar with where her burst is and her power spikes. Where when you're playing a champion, and it has to be said, that isn't very popular, sometimes you can get like a sneaky kill or something because people are like, whoa, she did that much damage at that level. It's why some people don't play meta, because too many people get used to playing against champions. I want the Thunderlords. Hey, why are you running at me? Dodge up. Hey, she missed all of it. Vayne heal already. That's good. Nice damage. So I will have the range advantage this game, obviously, having being a Xerath. It's kind of hard not to have the range advantage, to be honest. In most matchups. I missed a CS. Feels bad, man. I don't know where Talia's gone. So I'm going to push. Okay, so she was going around the corner to try and... Whoa, that hit. Are you kidding me? That did not look like it hit on my screen, I'm going to be honest, but we'll go with it. She knows. She must have warded when she went around the corner. Makes sense. Also, you'll know when a Talia wants to go for a when she wants to go for a kill and when she's just poking you, because when she wants to go for a kill, she'll go off worked ground to get more rocks. If she's just looking to poke, she'll stay on worked ground because it's less mana and only one rock, basically. Okay, so for that damage she did, I had to burn both potions to get back to like full health, but she's also used both of hers, so we're kind of in a similar position in the lane phase, so it's not a big deal. Throw another rock. Nice. Okay, who's their jungler? Sejuani. Okay. Her already ganking. It's fine. You know, it's not, like, incredible. It's not, you know, Lee Sin level, but it's not the worst. Thank you. So you still got to be a little bit cautious. It's not like, you know, Warwick, who doesn't really gank unless he can get a free auto attack. Okay, she's there. I can look for a lot of burst on her right now. I potentially will go for the kill. Oh, she did level up, though. That sucks. But getting that amount of burst on her, getting her out of lane in the early lane phase is exactly what I want to do. She's staying. Okay, the only reason that she would stay, potentially, is because Sejuani's going to come help. Because she's definitely at risk of dying right now. Ow. I got hit by the tower. That sucks. Because if she does stay in lane for a very long time, and I do mean like a considerable amount of time, I will ding 6 and then have ultimate. So, yeah. So I'm waiting to use Q just to see, yep, she... Oh, God. Perfect timing by her. I was waiting to, like, not use my Q if she hadn't gone back. If she stayed in lane, I wouldn't have wanted to use the spell, because I want her to be in the middle of the lane with me. But, yeah. Okay, there's a big spell by her used. Nice. Damn, I used both summoners then. That's not great. Okay, I really want to try and get level 6, because if I get level 6, then I can kill the Talia or force her to use her summoners as well. Not if I miss every single one. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go back. Screw that. Damn, that sucks. Missing all of those. It's not great. Please, I really don't need another Raging Caitlyn. I still have a headache from last game. And by the way, again, spoilers, you'll be able to tell by my hair and everything. I'm recording these games like back-to-back at the moment. Another Raging one, good. But yeah, because I think I've mentioned it, I'm going away. I'll be away while this video has been released. And again, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but there'll probably be only one video a day for most of the days that I'm gone. It's a little bit too much to prepare the videos I need in the festive season, to be honest. Okay, I don't know where Talia's gone, so even-ish on CS. By the time she gets back to lane, we'll be probably dead even. Unless I miss CS, which I just did. Hi, Zillion. Oh, wait, they're Wait. Oh, that confuses me. His name's Ray and his name's Ray. I was like, they've got pre-made. Wait a minute, the Ray's on my team. Never mind. Okay, Sejuani's top lane. We don't know where Talia's gone, but she is level 6, so you have to be careful for the roams. She is a heavily roaming mid laner, as you'd probably guess by her ultimate. Thank you. But I'm just trying to think, in moving into like late game, how are we going to do? I am a little bit worried about how tanky they possibly will be and how useful the Nasus will be. Because if he's going AP, I don't know how useful they are. Because I think a Vayne would... Like, a Vayne can't really deal... Ow. I'm scratching my head. A Vayne can't really deal with a full tank Nasus very easily. Am I getting this or are you getting this? Let's see. Hello? Thank you. Be honest, I kind of forced having that. To like, I was like right there going, I want this. But it worked. He should be careful because I don't know where she is right now. Yeah, I thought so. I really thought that was going to happen. I really, really tried. Are you kidding me? He had flash up and he died. He really should have flashed that. I don't know why he didn't. I went for the turn on the Talia to think that she'd back away. But it didn't work. They just kept going. Damn. That really sucks, though. Hopefully he doesn't get killed, because that also would suck. How's bot lane doing? Head in CS and 1 kill, 1 death. Vayne's got 1 kill. Okay. Got 2-0 Talia. Carry potential in a Talia. Again, she's not terrible. Her win rate is really bad right now because, as I mentioned, there's not many people... Ooh, she just took 3 damage. Lol. There's not many people that play Talia, I think, is a big reason why... Well, it's also to the point that I'm actually getting confused. Her win rate's worrying, there we go, because not many people play her, which would mean only one-trick ponies or mains play her, which means her win rate should actually be higher than most, but it's at 45%. So that just shows you it's kind of... She's weak. But if any champion in League gets fed, they're still going to kill people. So you can't underestimate her whatsoever. Because, yeah, now that she's got 2 kills, she probably will have a lot of confidence. And rightfully so, because she'd probably be able to 1v1 me if I get too close to her. But that's the word, if. So CS-wise, now more up, and they got 2 kills. Lovely to see. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it in loading screen, but the Bard has a Master border, so he was obviously Master last season. Worth pointing out, because so many people are like, how do supports carry? Carry. To be honest, support mains wouldn't exist in high rating if they couldn't carry, you know. They get themselves there because they're kind of confident in their own skill. Okay, so it does look like this guy isn't going AP, so I'm pretty happy about that fact. Maybe he's changed his idea or plan, but then having the Thunderlords is kind of useless on the Nasus, you know. If you're not going the AP, then I'd imagine... I'd imagine going, you know, a tanky one is better. Nice. Survive! Yay, that's really good. I don't think she flashed. I think she just queued. But that's good. Good surviving. Good surviving. Throw a ward here, and I want to push it up into the tower. I might actually just roam a little bit down and just ult the bot lane. Yeah. Let's just see what happens, shall we? If I can get a kill on like Zillion or just hit him a couple of times, then obviously that's a good thing. Damn, I was delaying my stun because I thought she might just go for the runaway, not go for the Bard, but she did go aggressive, so that kind of sucks. He's going to do Dragon. She should be relatively safe to keep farming, and she'll get solo XP. So that's why I'm not helping her push, is because having solo XP as an AD carry, well, you never get it. So if you randomly get solo XP, like, oh my god, I'm so much higher level than anyone around me. I'm going to be careful of Talia ult, though. I think Nasus would be fine if he gets ganked. It was more for the Caitlyn, but now she's fine too. He picks up a solo Dragon, so that's a really nice turn there. Again, Xerath's not known for roaming, but, you know, never deny an opportunity if one comes. Well, that was good. I've got more damage now. Finishing the Morello makes me kind of level pegging with the Talia in strength right now. We literally have the same items. And well, the only item I've got on her is a control ward, but she probably has one on the map somewhere. So she's always waiting around here to look for more rocks on top of me. Ooh. Tilted for life. Oh, really? That did. See, look at that damage. That was insane. That did way more damage than I anticipated. If I thought I was going to die, then I would have flashed out of it. But I really wanted to hit the stun. But yeah, I should have survived that. But again, it's just I played her yesterday, and I still don't anticipate how much damage that does. It's surprising. It's really surprising. Vayne. Oh god. Really nice play by Caitlyn there. That was actually really smooth. That was good. Okay. Well, 1 for 1. Did we get a shutdown? Oh, we didn't get shutdown gold on Talia. If we got shut down, that would have been obviously a lot better, but still. A kill's a kill. Zillion has to be careful that he won't die here, and bot lane has to be careful because they have no vision. They've just... Oh, that dodge! This Caitlyn is good. You can just tell that she knows what she's doing. She's probably going to die here. No, she's not. She's not dead. Holy wow, she's good. Again, that doesn't give you the right to be toxic, but I'm always going to point out good play. Because wow, that was nice. That was really nice. I hit a Leah ult. If I can get in range to ult. Ooh, I'm on my way. Uh-oh. Yeah, survive. Oh my god, he survived. Wait, did he? Yes. No. No. She's just gonna... That was out of range? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm tilted. Tilted for life. Tilted for life. Oh. Yay. Alright, survived at least. That should have been a kill onto Leah. I queued way too early, thinking that it was in range. Wasn't it? It wasn't in range. It was right on the tip. Sometimes, again, there are certain champions in League, like Lux is a great example. Her ultimate, when it has the end, when you're doing like, when you've got like the cast bar, Lux's ultimate slightly goes more than you think. It's always been like that. Apparently, Xerath's Q is not like that. His one is actually, he goes to what it says, which is what it should be, let's be honest, but oops. Kind of a wasted flash there. My worst nightmare, though, would have been just giving Vayne a free kill, so I'm really happy that I didn't do that. Holy moly. Okay, so this game's going quite well in multiple avenues. Top lane is just free farming, and I personally would rather have a very, very fed... uh-oh. Ooh. You always are thinking, like, have I got out of it in time? Because you never know with hitboxes. I'd rather have a very fed Nasus than I would have a fed Maokai. Both are useful. But, I mean, farmed, not fed. But both are very useful. But let's be honest, there's one that's just like, damn. My blue. Okay, we don't know where anybody is. Gotta be careful of here. Gotta be careful of, like, around here. Hello? Nope. Yeah, she was here. That's warded. In here. I don't know with what. That's warded. I really, still to this day, and many people agree with me, and again, I didn't come up with this concept. I've just looked at it and gone, that's a really good idea. The pings, honestly, is one of the best things Riot have done in League of Legends. I love the pings because it stops people typing as much, which you don't need. But, to be honest... yeah, nice. Why isn't there a ward ping or warded or ward here, please? Like, there should be a ping that you can do that if, say, you do control something, it'll say ward here. So an AD carry or someone can ask somebody to throw a ward down. But then there should also be a ping to say this is warded. I think that would just be like, I don't know why. Oh god, I'm okay. Woo. Mid tower, everything's done. Brilliant. Okay, so this game. Are we in snowball phase yet? We're very close getting there. Like a few episodes ago, I spoke about what snowballing is. It's the whole point of like, it's just an unstoppable thing that keeps getting worse and worse and worse, or better for you, in fact. We're getting there. So snowballing is when... Again, another way to think of it is, okay, we just killed 2 in mid lane, and then we killed 2 in bot lane, and then we killed the top laner, and then we got the tower. All good things happen. Everything good happens. Your snowball walking down the hill or rolling down the hill is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That's snowballing. But let's just say you're snowballing, and then you go do Baron, and then you all get killed at Baron, they get the Baron. Yeah, the snowball's over. You're not snowballing anymore. You might have thrown the game. You may still be ahead. But that's what snowballing is. It's when you're just constantly doing good things and nothing bad is happening right now. Basically. Also, you have to be surprised by Xerath's E range. So many people don't understand it's actually really, really long range. And they get caught out by it all the time. It's like, whoa, it was that long? Mm-hmm. Xerath's kit in a whole is just stupidly long range. Even the W is surprising. Okay. Stop! That's how I get rid of a wall in League of Legends. I just go, stop, please! I tried to save Caitlyn there, but the Rift Herald, I think, kind of did the finishing off. Yoink. Do you know what? I thought that was a champion then, but it's the dead Sejuani. I was like, huh, get him! Wait a minute. It's dead. Never mind, everybody. So far in this game, just to kind of point out, like, Zilean support, in theory, it's not bad at all. Like, it's fine. The reason that he picked it, obviously, and again, it's for a Vayne. Is like, oh, my Vayne, I want to make sure she can carry. Okay, I'll go Zilean, so it gives her a free Guardian's Angel. I'll protect you, my princess. It doesn't work if he's the one dying a lot. Like I mentioned, that's what you do. I mentioned it in Champions Select, I think, is like, that's how you beat a Zilean, is that you just burst him to force him to use ultimate on himself, or you just kill him, because he may not expect people to burst him. And that's kind of what's happened in this game. He's 0-5. Not obviously a great score by him so far. Okay, I don't want to take a lot of health. Thank you. God, my damage isn't bad. My damage will be surprising to a lot of people, because I don't have a lot of kills. Like, I'm 228. But I'll be able to burst people. Like, if the Vayne were to go for me, I reckon I could kill her. I think they have to be careful of a Vayne behind. Yeah. I couldn't even get there in time. I didn't know there was a Sejuani as well. I knew Maokai was coming because I could see him on the minimap and the map, but I did not know a Sejuani was coming. That was kind of my downfall. Oh, she's dead. Like, what? I got an assist. Hey! But yeah, damn, that sucked. One of the risks as Xerath, I suppose, is that when you're ulting, you are completely stationary. And obviously, yeah, I could have cancelled it early, but nah. This game's going quite well. Nasus, by the way, even though he may have wanted to go for the AP Nasus, and again, how would you tell that? Well, he's got Thunderlords and he's got AP runes, so maybe he was wanting to go AP, but he's decided against it. He's had a dream game as a Nasus. No stress in top lane, he didn't get camped, he's just been farming, he's got even farm as a Nasus with his top laner, he's got his Xerath pool, he is the happiest dog in League of Legends right now, because he, trust me, is ridiculously strong. If people were to go for him, they would be very much surprised by how much damage he does. Which we might see in action very soon. Potentially. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, the Doge. If I can get in range, again, I am risking getting owned by people jumping my face. Oh, for God's go away! Every single time I go for a play. Sejuani, and then Talia. I literally, this Sejuani might just have a tracking beacon to go, there's a Xerath ulting. Attack. I'm not going to be able to do any ults if she does that, but I will be honest, if a Sejuani's doing everything just for a solo person, it's a good thing for us. Sedge, jump. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, this could be bad. Yeah, so we do get that base tower, but a Caitlyn cannot, even a very fed Caitlyn, she's going to lose to a Vayne in a 1v1 most likely. So what the best point that we should be doing right now is group. Like, we're strong, we've now got a inhibitor tower, we need to group. This is the point that I was making. We were snowballing, no longer. We're not snowballing anymore. We need to either build that snowball back up or just kind of just be like, okay, we're going to end the game. Because this is the biggest point right now that the enemy team could start turning the game. So my play myself, talking as the Xerath, I've got to be stupidly careful the rest of the game for Sejuani, which I wouldn't normally think. But it does seem that her mission this game, or so far, has been, I'm going to go on the Xerath when he's ulting. So that's something that I'm going to have to look out for, let's be honest. Because I do want to be in the back line. But if you don't feel safe, then yeah. Bard? Am I getting Sejuani'd? That's good. He's so close that he survived that, let's be honest. And your dragon's coming up. That I don't know if it just appeared on the minimap, but that little sign, it looked like it just popped in, but it's only up in like 20 seconds. That's what confused me. I'm scared of Sejuani. Help. Okay, yeah, we should do Baron. Nasus will be down there going for the inhibitor. He's going to take a very long time to kill, even if they can try to kill him. And there you go. There's 2 people bot lane. Perfect timing. So all he needs to do is just survive as much as he can. He doesn't really need to survive. Oh my god, I got that. I don't like when I get Barons. Like, yay, I got the Baron. Why didn't my jungler get the Baron? You know. Screw you. Nice. Got ult in 10. Ah, Bard ruined Kha'Zix's day. Where's Sejuani? I'm trying. Where is she? There she is. I use Ghost for no reason. Oh, that missed. Yeah, go on me now. I didn't mean it. No. I was joking. Merry Christmas. Maokai, can we not be friends? No, 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 not me. Not me. Oh, thank God. Woo. Woo. I'm going back. Screw you people. Alright, screw that. I don't want to die anymore, so... Right, item build. The game's probably over, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But let's buy Void. Maybe it's not over now, but okay, so what happened, again, just to kind of talk about, today's lesson is snowballing. So we were snowballing, we threw it a little bit. What do we do? Okay, we just kind of... We're like, okay, they're getting a little bit more. Okay, let's just end the game. Like, that's basically what we did. Let's just go do Baron and then go mid. We don't need to start snowballing again if you're just going to end the game. Whoa. Kha'Zix's damage. If I go for my ultimate, how all in do you think they'll go? Stay still. If I hit one more. One more. Burst him. Wait, who bought... Damn it. Who bought the redemption on the enemy team? Oh boy. Oh boy. Remember me how I was. So I'm the one person on my team that the enemy team were like, we can kill that guy. It's mainly my own fault. Well, it is my own fault because I'm just positioning quite badly, but whatever. Okay, next item will be a death cap. Obviously a great item for most mid laners at one point in the game. Like, I could have bought it instead of the Void, but I thought, honestly, the game was over then, but it wasn't. Probably was a bit ambitious to think it was over. But we've got, what, every inhib now? Wow, every inhib. All we got to do now is go as 5 and just walk into their base. I'll be in the backline ulting. They may even do it without me, you never know. Blue buff is up, but I'm going to ignore it. Because at this point, again, just to kind of say the point, we want to end the game. You know, there's always a chance. We've seen it. Like, if you guys remember, what was it? I think it was the Ari episode of Rush to Diamond or something like that. That we were literally one auto attack from killing the Nexus, and then Jace on my team DC'd and we lost the game. Like, there's always a chance that we could lose. So end the game like that. Nearly dead Caitlyn. End the game when you can. I'm just trying to zone the Vayne, just to not let her in the fight. Right, I'm ghosting. That was quite lucky that I got her in. And there you go, so we turned the game. My team, it was a bit risky that they tried to start the fight without me, but luckily I got there in time. So there we go. There's a win. That's good. So that will probably, again, put us one win away from promo to Diamond. We're always like winning one and then losing one at the moment, but that's fine. So let's have a look how much damage you did. I'm not expecting me to be the hero. Again, it seems the games that I'm currently winning is that I have an okay impact. Like, I had 16 assists in this game as a mid laner. But I'm just kind of, I'm not really needing to carry. So yeah, we're 93 LP, unfortunately, which could mean if we lose the next one and then win the next one, that could make us go in promo anyway. But obviously we want to win. Surprisingly enough, I got an S-. It might be my farm, I don't know. But Caitlyn got an S+, Xerath S- myself, S- on Nasus, and an S+ on Bard. Damage-wise, again, I'm not expecting a lot. Okay, I did the most. Sometimes, like, again, I don't know how I did the most in this game. I wasn't that highly involved, but I did the most damage. I guess, like, the damage I was doing was a lot. I was bursting people if I managed to get on top of them. The only bad point to, I guess, my play this match was my KD was negative. Like, the kills and deaths was negative. But again, 16 assists for a mid laner is quite high. So yeah, okay, I got the most damage in the game. That's cool. So if you guys did enjoy the video and you are enjoying Xerath, then throw a like on the video, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.